hello, welcome back to my channel, or maybe you're new here. Hi, let's see, my name is Ava, I'm 25, and I kind of live alone sometimes. I honestly just spend a lot of time alone because my roommate, aka my fiance, he's a firefighter, which means he's gone anywhere from like 10 to sometimes 15 to sometimes more nights a month, which means when he is at work, we have the house to ourselves. And I kind of like to pretend like I live alone again because I lived alone for like 2 years back when I lived in the city, and I honestly enjoyed it so much. I'm someone who definitely enjoys my alone time. I love being with him. I'd rather be with him, but I feel like I honestly have a pretty good routine when he's gone. I definitely make the most of it doing the things that I like to do, seeing my friends. So yeah, that's what I'm vlogging today. We're just gonna hang out. Before I get started with anything though, I put in my journal that I was gonna go for a run this morning, and then this morning I'm like, not totally in the mood, but it is such a nice day out. I feel like there's no excuse. I also feel like I know I'm not gonna want to do it later, so I'm gonna go on a run. I haven't ran since the end of November, so it's been a while. I'm not expecting too much out of it, but I know it'll feel good. Surprisingly, that run was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I definitely am not in the same like cardio shape that I was since it's been a while, but it honestly felt really good. I feel like the last little bit was kind of a push just because mama was tired. My legs are definitely toasted right now. Probably will be the kind of sore where even like sitting down to go use the bathroom is gonna hurt a little bit, but honestly I'm really proud of myself, mostly because I don't feel like running comes naturally and like easy to me. I feel like some people are just natural born runners and they love it and they're just so good at it. I am not one of those people. It takes a little bit extra effort, but you know what, I'm happy with the 2 miles. More than that, I'm happy I got my cardio in. Glad I did that, and it's also only 9 a.m. right now, which means I still have the whole day ahead and I don't have a workout looming over my head, which is why I love honestly doing morning workouts, just because now I have the whole day ahead of me and I can just do whatever I want. I don't have to worry about when I'm gonna fit in a workout. So yeah, I'm feeling really good. Right now I'm on the way to the post office to do a return, and then I also want to ship out my 2 giveaway packages for the winners from my Christmas haul video. I did 2 winners. I want to make sure they get their goodies on time, so I'm going to ship those out. The coffee is filled to the brim this afternoon. I also guessed that this is my outfit for the day because this is what I was filming in for my little brand deal. Also, the tree is still up. I've never left a tree up for so long in my life. I kind of like the naked tree though. I think it's really cute. We do need to put that away the next day that mic is off. We'll do that because that is no storm I wish to brave on my own. I don't feel like doing it. Funny story, as I was just going through my calendar a little bit ago, I realized that this year will mark 7 years that I've been out of high school, which also means 7 years that I've been out of school in general. I have no idea where the time went. I mean, so much has changed. I don't even feel like I'm remotely the same person, but also I realized that we're near the decade mark for me, which is insane. But I know a lot of you are in school. I read my analytics, okay, I see my age demographic. I know a lot of you are in college. A lot of the people that I meet here actually say that a big reason they chose going to UH Manoa is because of my videos, which is super cool. I thought it'd be cool to share what I think is such a big game changer for college life. So I wanted to say thanks Uber One for students for sponsoring this video. Uber One is one of those things that will definitely make your life easier throughout the semester. In my own life, I like to ask myself, how can I make things more streamlined, easier for me. And I feel like Uber One is one of those things that will definitely make college life easier throughout the semester. It basically offers all the perks of Uber One, but with exclusive student-only benefits for just $4.99 a month instead of $9.99 a month. So whether you're trying to get around campus or maybe the city that you're living in, you can actually get 10% off Lime rides on Uber, which is so awesome, especially if you are someone who's going to school, let's say out of state, you don't have your normal transportation available to you. I definitely use it the most for delivery, whether that's getting takeout food for dinner, if life just got really busy, things got in the way, or what happens a lot of times to me is I forget groceries at the store, I don't want to go back out, and it's just so convenient to be able to order it. So if you have extra things to study for, maybe you have exams coming up or you're a student athlete, you want a late night snack or dinner, there's a $0 delivery fee plus up to 10% off eligible orders. It's one of those things that's reliable, convenient, it's probably gonna make your life a whole lot easier, and I definitely think it's the go-to membership for college students. So I'll have a link down below if you want to check it out. I'll also have a QR code on the screen for you to scan. It's a new year, a new semester, and I definitely think it'll be your best friend. I'm sure you guys are done with me yapping. So let me show you what I've been so excited to show you. You might just think, oh, another regular unboxing haul. No. While I do have a package of clothes that just came in that I do want to show you later, that's not what this segment is about. I finally am back in the mood to spruce up the home a little bit. There's things that I've been wanting to add to for so long. I'm finally in the mood to do little decor projects around the house again, even just like bigger projects. I'm feeling really motivated, especially just knowing that honestly, I'm probably gonna live here at least for like 7 years. That's a very specific number, but basically I know I'm gonna be here for a while, so I might as well make this into my dream home. And I feel like we've done so many things that definitely get it feeling closer to that. But I do have some home stuff to unbox. First package is from, oh, that's way too big. This is why you measure things before you order it online and pay a shipping fee that will not get refunded, okay? Oh, I definitely did not think this would be bigger than my head. That's honestly saying a lot. My head is massive. I thought this was gonna be a cute little pot, but it's not. It's okay, it's still cute. Not what I was expecting. I ordered some things off of A Floral. They're basically a company that sells really realistic looking faux plants, faux flowers. I used to have tulips from them that looked so real. Everyone that would ever come over thought that they were, and they are definitely expensive, but I feel like if I'm gonna get fake plants, I want it to look as real as possible. So I'll show you. Oh, that looks so pretty. I got this little bouquet of what I think are peonies, I'm pretty sure. Listen, I would love to have real plants around the house. I have two. They were both gifts from Micah's mom. Two that I haven't killed. She's given me 3 other plants. They're all gone. So I just don't really trust myself to take care of plants. I mean, I can't imagine it would be that hard for me to learn, but I'm comfortable with the faux plants for now. I got these little leaves to like put with something. And then, oh my gosh, this. Wow. That is actually so beautiful. And I wanted to put it in the entryway over here because I have these vases that I love, but they're always empty and I don't want to constantly be buying fresh flowers just because that can get expensive. So I'm excited to put these in there. I think it'll look really good. I'm thinking this one in here, and then probably put the peonies in this one. Gotta cut that. Here she is. I trimmed this stem and then just like folded this one, but I think it looks pretty good considering they are completely fake. I think this one's my favorite. It's so pretty. I love orchids so much. And then these, love the pop of pink. If you've been keeping up with the vlogs, you know we've been working on this entryway area. I added these frames recently, which really filled in this space nicely. And then Micah and his uncle built our custom little entryway. It actually does not end there because I don't know if you remember me mentioning maybe like a video or 2 ago that I got a new mirror to replace this one. This one is fine. I just feel like the ambiguous shape of it does not really match the vibe. So let's see if this one does. That is a little heavy. Here she is. I don't think I'm gonna be able to put this up. There's no way. Quite literally sweating right now. I think I overestimated how heavy this was. This is the mirror I got. I will not be trying to put that up right now, but hopefully you can see a vision. It's definitely a very different vibe. It's a lot bigger. It'll take up more of the wall than this one does, but I'm very excited about it. And then that'll pretty much complete this entryway area and what I wanted to do with it. So I'm just gonna leave this here. My lunch today quite literally consists of mac and cheese with little chicken bites, and then I made carrots with ranch dip. I'm too lazy to do anything fancy. This is adulthood, and honestly, I love it. I'm gonna show you what I bought. I know I don't need more. I know that. But you see, when I get an email in my inbox that's like, there's a sale going on right now, in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm saving money. So I'm gonna shop because it's on sale. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I got from Aritzia. It's honestly all kind of workout related things just to motivate me to continue on my whole fitness journey. So I adore a good old BBL jacket. I thought this, oh, that's actually perfect that I bought two. I hesitate to say this because I know I'm gonna get roasted, but it has been a little chilly here. In the morning, it's like super high 60s, low 70s. It's crisp for Hawaii. That is our version of crisp. So I usually throw on a jacket like this or a hoodie. So I got this color and then this gray color. I'll link everything down below. I think for the price point and for the quality that you're getting, Aritzia's activewear is definitely worth it. I also got the matching sports bra and then the leggings for the pink BBL jacket. So that'll be a cute little matching moment. Everything from the Butter collection feels like you are wearing a cloud. It is a material that I love so much. So I got just some brown leggings and then long sleeve top. Everything that I showed you is literally in that Butter material, and it's just the best. If you have been watching, I'm gonna try this on for a live reaction. If you've been keeping up with the videos, this is becoming a saga of me trying to find the perfect white skirt because I lost my favorite white skirt in the whole world that they don't sell anymore because we went on a trip and I guess I left it at the hotel. And I know it's not that serious. Obviously, it's a freaking piece of clothing, but I wouldn't say I'm someone who's like a big skirt wearer. I'm usually like, I'm a jean girl, but the fit, the way it made me feel, the look, the material, the cut, everything about it made me obsessed with wearing skirts, and I haven't been able to replicate it ever since. So I got one from Abercrombie that looks promising. Okay. The fit is really cute. I just think I'm not the biggest fan of all the stripes going on right here. I think it's a little too much. I feel like I wish it was a little more plain. But the fit is really cute. I'm gonna think about it, but this is probably the closest I've felt to finding the one. If you have any suggestions for specifically, here, I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking for. A white midi skirt. I want an elastic waistband. I don't want a tie, like a visible tie string. I don't really like the look of the tiers, and like a nice cotton material. Any suggestions, if you have any, would be greatly appreciated. I also did get a pair of shorts. I love Abercrombie denim. As happy as I am with like my progress with my fitness and health, unfortunately, I don't fit a lot of my old jeans and shorts because they are like falling off of me now. So I have been getting some new sizes. So let's see how this looks. Love. This is the A-line mid-rise. If you would have told me in high school that one day I would want to wear longer shorts, I would literally laugh because I was a booty short girl, and I don't know if this is just me growing up, but I love me a little bit of a longer short. I think it's so cute. I'm getting sushi with my sister tonight. Initially, I had plans with a friend. I was gonna meet her in town and check out a new restaurant in Waikiki, but she ended up canceling, so called up my sister and we're gonna do a little dinner together.
Okay, we're gonna eat.
Oh, your oku's big right now.
Yum.
re-stimulate my life and do more things that are just relaxing, especially with the night routine, not wanting to spike cortisol. It's so nice not having any bright overhead lights on. So I've been lighting a candle and showering. It honestly feels like a spa experience, which is really fun. So that's been my recent thing, and it's honestly been so nice. Something I'm actually very proud of myself for accomplishing is that I have successfully gotten Micah to start a skincare routine. I will say he went through severe acne when he was a teenager. He actually was on Accutane twice, I think. And before he did that, I know he really went through it trying literally every regimen possible before going to Accutane, and he was kind of just over it. But then once his skin was clear, he was so over it, over all of the creams and the washes and all the things, that he became the guy that claims that rinsing his face with water means you're washing it. Listen, I never liked that, but you can only do so much so soon in a relationship. It's like, even though I noticed that week 1, I wasn't gonna be like, here's your skincare routine. And so that being said, this man now has a face wash, and I actually lose my mind over this one. He uses retinol. What a concept. Honestly, that feels like an accomplishment for me. And I'm very excited to see his skincare journey. I have always been someone who feels very claustrophobic with lotion or oils. I've never been someone who would put lotion on after the shower. I know that's like a thing, until I started using this. It's the Kai Body Glow. I will link it down below in case anyone else is like me, but it's basically a liquid spray oil, and it's so moisturizing, but it's so light. I don't feel it on my skin, because for me, once I'm under the sheets, I don't want to feel like I have a layer of stuff on. But I also obviously want to have like a good body care routine. It smells really good, so I've been using that every single night, and my skin just feels so freaking good. Bedroom is looking so cozy right now. Again, can't have the overhead light. You will never catch me at nighttime with this bright hospital feeling light on. Love a lamp. These are also very warm, so it's just super easy on the eyes. It's literally only 9:35, so I have a nice early night. I still have time to read. I'll probably also plan out my day for tomorrow a little bit. I feel like what's really helped, because sometimes I would just stay awake for so long thinking about everything I had to do tomorrow, but I feel like ever since I started writing it down before I go to sleep, I haven't had that problem, which is really nice. It's only been a week since sticking to the things that I said I was gonna do or wasn't gonna do this year. For example, I said no more phone before bed unless I'm checking in on Micah and seeing how his shift at the station is going, but like no social media at night. Mainly the morning though. I feel like that one would always get me, and it would honestly just start my day feeling so chaotic for some reason. I think there's no need for the first thing you see when you wake up to be in the morning is like someone else living their life or any information at all. Sometimes you can't control like what pops up on your feed, so it's kind of just a gamble of what you're gonna see and what your brain is taking in. And I think the first few minutes of when you wake up, your brain is so fragile and in this state of just like taking things in. I no longer wanted to start my day in that way, but it's something I couldn't shake. But I've definitely been feeling motivated ever since. Obviously, it's a new year. I'm really hoping to stick with that because I honestly have been feeling so good. I've even lessened my social media use a lot, which is good because one of my intentions in this new year is to really get back in touch with who I am, not what social media tells me to be from like comments or observations other people have about me and whatever, all these opinions. But even just on like a consumer level, seeing all these things of people saying what you should think, what you should do, what's trending, what's cool, it honestly just got to be a lot for me. And I feel like there was a point last year where I was like, what do I actually like? And sometimes it's hard to differentiate that, especially as someone who lives a very like on social media life. So yeah, somehow, some way, I think it's just the New Year's motivation, but haven't scrolled on TikTok in over a week. Feels great. Also haven't posted, which that is part of my job, so that part's not good. I'm gonna need to find like a healthy balance, but I know for me, I previously did not have one. I don't really know where I'm going with this conversation. I'm kind of just ranting right now. All I know is I'm gonna journal a little bit, do a little brain dump, plan my day, and then continue reading Queen of Shadows, and I'm 25 chapters in. Thank you for spending the day with me. I hope you had fun. Thanks for keeping me company while I was alone. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Make sure you do something nice for yourself today, or for someone else, or better yet, both. I love you guys. I really appreciate all of you who watch my videos, and I will see you in the next one.